Today, we are making some good chili. All right, so today we are making chili. And before I get into what I put into the chili, I do have a little public service announcement. This is not healthy chili. This is chili that would give Ron Swanson the meat sweats. This isn't your office chili. We're using bacon, full sour cream. Sorry, Nick, we're not replacing sour cream with Greek yogurt. If you're looking for a quick chili, this isn't it. This takes time. Let's get into what I use for my awesome chili that I'm very excited to show you how to make. Quick rundown of the ingredients: venison, bacon, jalapeños, carrots and onions, chili beans with the juice, canned tomatoes, chipotles in adobo sauce. I use a little bit of tomato paste when the chili is a little thin. Brown ale. This is a land grant brown ale that's here in Columbus. You can use any lager or another brown ale. Real Mexican chili. Garlic. I don't have time to cut garlic. I use the jarred stuff. Tastes the same. My wife doesn't even know. And one of the best things you can buy is this Better Than bouillon. I don't like just adding salt to things, so I add Better Than bouillon if something's a little bland, and I'll add it a teaspoon at a time, just add a little bit more flavor. All right, so I wasn't gonna show cutting vegetables up, but during it, I cut about 1/8 of an inch off my thumb. Let's go. So right now I'm going to be heating up some oil to throw the bacon in, and then we're going to cook this meat. The meat is only going to get a little bit of salt and pepper. That's it. We're going to cook the bacon up, get that going, make it nice and about 80% crispy. You can either leave them in there or take them out. I usually just leave them in there. Oil's heated up. We're going to throw this bacon right in. I'm using a Dutch oven for the actual chili. Listen to that stuff sizzle. Get the good stuff. Don't want that thin stuff that you get in the refrigerated aisle. Go to the deli or the meat counter, and that's where you find the good stuff. We're gonna throw in the meat. Oh yeah, listen to that stuff sizzle. Now you really don't have to season the bacon. The bacon's got all the good stuff in it. I used a hickory this time. You can try the peppered stuff, but I always just found that I'm throwing enough seasoning in that you don't need to throw any more in. All right, so I really want to talk about what my next steps are. Again, this is all going to be down at the bottom of the YouTube page. After the bacon's done crisping up, I'll throw in the vegetables with the beer. This also allows vegetables to cook in that bacon grease, which is the best part. Then I'll throw in all the rest of the vegetables, the tomatoes, the chili beans, the jalapeños, and then the seasonings as well. All that gets mixed in at one time. The meat won't go on until a little bit later on, about 40 minutes into the cook. That allows the meat to stay a little tender. You don't overcook it. So you want to bring the onions and carrots up to like a nice little simmer like it is right now. That there is nothing but flavor. That's it. That is where 90% of the flavor of this chili comes from. This here is so flavorful. I don't know, it's really freaking good though. So good. So it's cooked about 1/3 of the way down. Onions are browning up nicely. Carrots are starting to soften just a little bit. Next we're gonna add in the tomatoes and chili beans. Fingers starting to hurt a little bit. What was I doing? I think I was trying to keep up with Adam and Dave on how fast they were chopping. I was like, I can do it like that. I cannot. I know how to cook, do not know how to chop. All right, chili's thickening up real nice. Didn't need to use any of the tomato paste. Only used a little bit of better than bouillon, and I decided to leave the rest of the chipotle peppers and adobo sauce out. We got kids eating. But what I really wanted to say is make this yours. If you want to throw in mushrooms, throw mushrooms in at the end. If you want to throw in different kind of beans, do it. This is extremely simple. It takes a long time because I like to make sure all those flavors are infused. So I hope you enjoy it. Catch you next time.